Okay, so welcome to this video where we're going to walk you through how to set up a recurring payment. This is any payment plan that you wish to offer your clients. Now, the first thing I would suggest you do is watch the section on setting up payments and setting up your contracts and various other things inside of the tutorials, because there's a very specific way I recommend you do it, which is to set up a one-off payment to take the payment there and then on the call, so the person doesn't leave the call unless you have a payment process, not just numbers. Actual live physical payment processed, and that would usually be a deposit or it could be a pay in full. I'll show you how to set those up inside the finance tab, so check that out. And once you've got that, what you then need to ensure obviously that you can then follow this video to set this up, because what I recommend you do, rather than kind of faffing around on the phone for ages trying to get these payments set up for the future payments, as long as you've got the agreement with the client, you've got their card number, you put it into the system, you build that either full payment, in which case you don't need to be watching this video, or you've taken a deposit and now you want to set up the remaining payment. So let's say, keep it very simple, you've taken £1,000, it's a £3,000 program, you now need to take two payments of £1,000 each, and let's say they're 7 days apart or 30 days apart. Okay, very simple to do inside the system. So you would have processed that initial payment inside the system. So now what you need to do is come into the relevant contact again. Once you've put down the phone, you've got all their details agreed, you're going to put down the phone to them, and now you're going to set up your reoccurring billing. And let's do one here, which will be, the first one's a very simple one. It's a standard same amount of money that's going to be billed in a given period more than once. So what do I mean by that? I mean you're going to bill, say, £1,000 in the next 30 days, and then another £1,000 30 days later. So it's the same amount of money we're going to build on the same billing cycle, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll show you how to in a short while how to do a recurring payment where it's different times and different amounts, but let's do a simple one to begin with, and then I'll show you the next level. So the easiest way to do this is come into the individual contact that you want to set up. You will need to make sure obviously you have a card attributed to their account, which is a live card. You're then going to go to programs and you click assign new program. You're going to then select your payment plan that you would have set up already. Okay, so you're now going to do a payment plan. And then very simple, you're just going to come in here, you're going to untick the reoccurring payment, I'll show you why in a second, and we're going to say £1,000, okay, and you're going to put second payment, let's say, in here. Okay, now we don't want to take the payment now, so we're just going to untick that, and we're going to put in what the date is that we want to take the payment. So let's say it's the 16th of December, I want to take this on the 16th of January, like so. That's that date, and I can change the time if I want to, but obviously you can just change that there if you want to, but you can leave it as is, that's fine. Just going to happen on that day. Okay, so that's fine. That's the first payment set up. It's going to come out on the 16th of January. If we now want to take the next one, we want to then come in here and go, okay, let's then take another £1,000, and this is the third payment. We're not going to take the payment now. In this case, we want to do the 16th of February. So we're going to go across to February, plug in here the 16th. We can change the time if we wish to again. Oh, sorry, I just clicked on that by mistake. There we go. And that's it. That's how you set up two payments. Very simple. £1,000 a month apart on each one. Okay, that's how you set that up. You then click repair payments. It then gives you a little summary. Because I'm in test mode, it's going to say 0 in here, but you will see live numbers in there. And then once we do that, we then just say, okay, process those payment plans, and it will then create all that and set it all up for that contact, and then know exactly when those payments are due and what they are and for how much, and you can see it all on there, nice and simple. Okay, so that's how you do like a standard amount, a fixed amount each time on a fixed given period. In this case, £1,000 twice over, 30 days apart. Very simple. Okay, so that's how we would do that. Now, the next thing we can do here is to set up, what if we have someone who says, I want to pay £1,000 now, and you've taken that money, but I then want to pay £2,000 in 7 days time, and £500 in 7 days after that. Okay, so £2,000 in 7 days, and the remaining £500, because it's a £3,500 program, 7 days after that second payment. So we come in here again, we go to programs, we click on assign new program like we did last time, we go to the payment plan one again that you would have set up. Now we untick reoccurring payment because you don't necessarily need that at this stage. You're then just going to come in here and go, right, what we're now going to do is take £2,000. We're going to call this a second payment again. Okay, nice and simple. We're not going to take the payment now. We're going to take that payment, we said 7 days from today, like so. Okay, I'm going to leave the time as it is for now. And then I need to now take the second payment by adding a new payment schedule, which is then the £500. Very simple. This is the third payment. We're not going to take the payment now. We're going to set the payment date up. Okay, 7 days from there, and then maybe they said, I don't know, another 14 days thereafter, which is the 6th of January. We've now got that. So again, that's fine. So just to say that, we've taken £2,000 in 7 days' time, and then we're going to take the remaining £500 2 weeks after that second payment that's come out. Okay, so we just do that. We are happy. We could add as many different payment schedules in here if we wanted to. If we wanted another 500 or whatever, we could add as many of those in as we want. We scroll down, we click repair payments. Again, because I'm in test mode here, it's showing 00, but it will say payments taken now, and then nothing else, recurring payments, it will tell you there. The amount, what cards to be charged, click process payments, and we're done. So they're the variations. Like I say, it's either a fixed amount it's going to be taken as a one-off payment, and it kind of shows in there, or you're going to take the same amount which is reoccurring over a set period of time. So that's the easiest way to do it. In most cases, because you're only going to be working with them for 10 or 12 weeks, you want to obviously kind of keep your payment plan within a sort of 2 to 3 month period. That's the easiest way to set up the actual billing. There is other more advanced billing features where you can reoccur for X number of days, weeks, month, etc. and years, but for most of you using this platform, that's what you're going to find you're going to need. If you do need further advice and help, check out the support area on how to get up more advanced payment programs. If it's going to run longer than 2, 3 or 4 payments, if you need to put in a 12-month payment plan, then it's going to be easier if you set up a recurring payment, which is in a separate video on how to do that. But this is how to set up your main payments for your 8, 10, 12, 14 week program that you're selling.